All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, nobody. Hello, somebody. Hello, anybody. Hi, baby girl. Daddy will be seeing you in about 6 hours. I'm excited, baby. I got you for the whole weekend. Yeah, he's going to have one of your cookies right now, baby girl. I'm sorry as I wait for people to get here. It's a leftover, anyways. Easter Oreos. Check them out. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, nobody. Hello, somebody. Hello, anybody. Hi, baby. All right. Let me get to the point. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good afternoon, I should say. I'm on lunch. How about you? It's my little snack. It's gray and cloudy today. High's gonna be about 92 today. Okay, let me go and get started real quick. So I got a lot of messages this morning as I was working. My phone was getting lit up because of some text messages or some live broadcast. I don't really know. I don't I don't really know about all those things. I didn't watch any of them. I did see a couple of screenshots of some conversations that Ariana and I were having. Let me start off by saying this. First of all, um, she's so stupid, guys. She's so dumb. Um, whatever content was in those text messages that she posted online, whatever they are, they are. I don't know. I don't need to know. I've got lots of text messages that I could post, but I'm not gonna go through all that work and do all that because um the court of law is not gonna matter really about that other than this. This is how dumb she is. She continues to self-incriminate herself because each of those messages that she posted that she was sending to me and that we were corresponding to each other about, whether whatever the content was about is irrelevant because since June 24th of 2025, any message that she would have sent me would have been her in violation of her no contact order. Do you understand? And the protective order. So all she's done right now this morning, trying to, I don't know what point she was trying to prove, but all she did was prove that she was contacting me during the time that she had the no contact order in place. That's a violation of her orders, you guys. So she just admitted to everybody publicly that she wasn't following the law. Because she's so dumb, she decided last night, I guess, to try to prove to you guys that she's on the side of the law. So she does a breathalyzer in front of you guys. OMG. Seriously, how embarrassing is that? First of all, thank you for confirming that you have a breathalyzer. Up to this point, we didn't know if you had one or not in your house. It was all kind of theory, but you just proved it. And You just prove that you have a breathalyzer at home. Who needs a breathalyzer at home unless you need a breathalyzer at home? Lordy, lordy. So let's recap. In an attempt to, I don't know what, defame me, protect her name, I'm not sure what. Ariana decided to post some things, which included her doing a video where I guess she's talking bad about me, which that's to be expected, right? Where she proves our theory that she has a breathalyzer at home, which we didn't. Nobody really believed that. We were like, really? Who has a breathalyzer at home? You do, obviously. Um, and and then she posts all these conversations that she wasn't supposed to be having because that's in violation of her protective and no contact order. So, so thank you. I think Ariana. I don't know if you meant to do that to yourself in both instances, but um, it just goes to show that you do things and react out of your emotions and not out of a controlled space. If you had thought about it, you would be like, do I really want to show that I have a breathalyzer at home on video? Do I really want to expose the fact that I was violating this no contact and protective order? Seriously? Like I said, I've got lots of text messages and screenshots that I could send about things that she has said to me and all this kind of stuff that would just reiterate everything I've already told you, but I'm not gonna go through all that work. I already told you guys how she is, told you how she was, told you what she was gonna do. Everything that I've said, past, present, and future, everything that I've said that she was going to do has been done. I've been on point 100%. So, I don't know what else to tell you guys other than, loser! I don't know what else to say. I'm amazed at how dumb sometimes she can be. Like, you're on a protective order, you're on a no contact order, and you're gonna post stuff that proves that you were breaking the law about that? There were rumors that you had a breathalyzer in your home. You're gonna go on live and do your breathalyzer on live to prove it? What? What? You guys, I see my daughter in 6 hours, and it can't be soon enough. Um, you guys can say with what you want about me. Look, I know one of those messages that she posted had something to do with um me questioning at that time whether or not I would be able to handle raising my daughter. That was how I was feeling at that moment, you guys. I know that I can do it. I want to do it. My feelings of fear have changed about that. And it wasn't for fear that I couldn't handle it. It was just for fear of my age, you guys. I've talked about that a lot of times, thinking about breaking her little heart as I pass on to heaven. But the alternative is to not be in her life and to allow this crazy woman to raise her the way she wants to, which is in a way that I don't want her. I don't want a replica of Ariana with my daughter, you guys. So, um, you know, I mean, anyways, so I want to address those things because, you guys, I am just trying to protect my daughter. And with every day that passes, and you see things like this that are being done on Facebook on her side, doesn't it make you question her stability mentally? I mean, look, I sent her a message the other day. about wanting to raise my daughter all by myself. That was private. I wasn't gonna share that with you guys. Rather than consider it or be objective about the offering, what does she decide to do? She decides to post about it. Only after I mentioned it, by the way. And then say, "Oh, I'm crazy for asking about it." So, you see what I'm saying? Like, everything that she posts, she has to throw in a barb, a insinuation. That's just how she is, you guys. She fights dirty, man. She's a dirty, dirty fighter. She's got a dark soul, and she's evil, man. I mean, that's look. If you're really on the side of God, you see it really clearly. You can see it by the actions, by the verbiage, by the situation. I mean, who keeps their daughter from their father who loves her for 130 days? You got to have a black heart for that, Joan Jett. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. I mean, I'm sorry to say she's an alcoholic, you guys. You know, I don't I don't really drink, man. So maybe I should be a little bit more fair about that because I don't have that disease. I don't have, alcoholism is a disease. I know that. Um, I don't have that. Um, but mom does, and I don't want my daughter to have a higher propensity to go that way in her life because that's the example that mom sets either. Ariana drinks because her mom boozes it up, you guys. That's not talking shit. That's just the truth that was passed on. That's a generational tradition. And if you can handle it, great. But some people can't. And I don't want my daughter to even chance it. I'd like to give her an alternative. That's the thing. And my family, on my mom's side, the Leals, we have no alcoholics. Nobody. Nobody's an alcoholic. Not my uncles, not my grandfathers. I wonder if they're all allergic to alcohol too, like me. Maybe that has helped me out. I'm sure it has. I wonder if they are the same. But anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. Bottom line is this, you guys. I'm trying to be the best dad I can. Sometimes it's not easy because people make it hard. I'm still dealing with an immature person on the other side um, that continues to step in her own shit. Again, posting screenshots of text messages that she shouldn't have been sending because those are in violation of protective order and no contact orders that she was on is just stupid. Doing a breathalyzer in front of everybody to prove your point? Nobody knew you had a breathalyzer at home except you. Now everybody knows. What a loser. Who has a breathalyzer at home? People that have a drinking problem, that's who. And that's what I don't want my daughter around.